Do you ever ask yourself, why am I single? I mean, no, for real. Why am I single? I'm such a good person. I give. I give to people all the time. I donate. I tithe every Sunday. Why am I single? Well, it may be a simple reason why, okay, or it may be a complicated reason. So that's why I started this segment on my channel called Soul Therapy. Okay, call me your soul therapist. Because what is happening, sis or brother, is that you may have some chakras that's out of line. Okay, and when your chakras are out of line, you don't attract what you think you are attracting. The math just ain't mathing. Okay, so let's figure out why the math ain't mathing in your love life, and why you feel like you're single, and why you're single, because at this point you're asking questions and you need some answers. So let's get started. Okay, divine angels, give us the best cards from this deck to answer the question, why are the collective single? Why? We want to know. Okay. Ooh, I was just joking. Okay. Let's put on. All right, sis and bro. Let's see. Let's see. Why are you single? Now, the first thing I see, okay, I see that, okay, so it's like you're all in your head for real. You're all in your head. This is all, because this right here, the two great cards here, which is speaking of release and creation, is speaking of your crown chakra, okay? So that's the top of your head. That's the chakra that's at the very top, the crown of your head, okay? That's the ultimate, the highest chakra on your body. And that's all upside down, honey. Okay, so this right here is maybe causing some mental issues, some mental stress with you, because you're not able to release some things that's from your past. You're having a hard time releasing it. And this may be something that's deep in your past. I mean, as deep as family, okay, that runs deep in your family, not just in you. And it's like it's some secrets that you may even be carrying around from your family that you're holding on to as your own. And you really need to release those things, because they're not your secrets to have. They're not your burdens to carry. Okay, period. Okay, because right now you have a lot of grief because of that. And whether this is something that you're aware of, this may be something that you're not even aware of. Okay, this sometimes come from generations in families. Okay, you can see this happening in lots of generations, where they carry secrets to their grave pretty much. And then you don't know, you don't find out about these secrets until somebody passed away. Okay, and then you see that he got a whole new family. You see he had a whole daughter. You see that they had a whole second separate life that they were living. But this is something that you need to release. It's not your burden, okay? Okay, and you're all in your head about that. But because of this, because it runs so deep, that's kind of stopping you from moving on, and that's kind of blocking you from having a healthy relationship and keeping you single. I don't know if this secret that you're holding on to is something in the family that's so dark that, you know, I'm not going to speak on it, but it's really dark that you're holding on to, and you may not feel comfortable with certain people. You may not feel trusting because of this. But because it also speaks with the creation card, it speaks of that you are a natural healer. You are somebody that is divinely guided, but because of your inability to release traumas, okay, it's like you hold on to it. And you hold on to it, and you start creating your own little type of reality with it, should I say. And so remember, these are not your secrets. These are not your burdens to carry, but yet you're carrying it, and you kind of like having, it's all in your aura. It's all in the way you move, the way you think, the way you create. Okay, so this is all, so we all know that your crown chakra is out of line right now, okay, which is maybe causing some mental anxiety, depression, because you're trying to balance things out here. And then we have two cards here. Well, let's see. Yeah, those are purple. So the next card is the brow chakra, which is also the third eye. Your third eye is kind of off balance, okay, which is the third eye is also in the head. Oh yeah, this is mental. This is all mental stuff that you're not able to release, because like I said, we started off with family burdens, family generations, maybe even family curses that you're carrying over here. Also, because your family is a power, and I see also because with the shaman card, your family is a powerful type of family. Like your family is powerful when it comes to spirituality, or at least you are. Okay. But at the same time, if you're not using that, if you're not channeling that energy in a positive way, it comes off as being negative. Okay. And it's just like a never ending, like whirlpool going on in your head. Like you constantly, your head is constant, your thoughts are constantly going, constantly moving, constant. You don't know if you're thinking about past trauma, present trauma, new trauma. You don't know. It's just constant. I see that. Okay. And then you're trying to balance it out. You're really trying to balance it out in your head with your third eye. It's like you see the dysfunction that's going on in your family. You see what's going on. And then it's like the more you see it, the more this dysfunctional family is turning their backs on you and treating you like you the one with the dysfunction. Okay? And you've been trying to balance this out all your life, probably. You probably always known this. You probably always seen that, man, something ain't right with Uncle Jeff, or something ain't right with Aunt Sandy. But it's like, okay, you always try to balance it out. But it's like the more you do that, the more your family is turning their back on you. Because also, like I said, this with this third eye chakra, it's still, the reason why I say family, because it's stemming back from your family. It's still stemming back to family. Okay? And you really need to forgive yourself with the forgiveness card. It's like you see what your family is doing. It could be family, friends, associates, whoever that's surrounding you, that raised you. I'm seeing people that raised you. This is family lineage. Okay? But it's like now you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself for loving these people, or allowing these people in your life, and they never loved you back. So forgive yourself for loving these people, even though they never loved you. It's like they always judged you. They always judged you and saw you in a different light than what you really are. Okay? It's like they always, you know how some family would be like, oh my gosh, she talked too much, when you just really expressing yourself. That's not talking too much, that's expressing yourself. And it's almost like they want to shut you up. And then when you do finally express yourself, they upset. Like, why are you upset? Because I'm expressing my feelings. Okay, but you need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing these people to do that. Because like I said, you was born in it. You don't know that you were born into a toxic family until you go and see somebody else with a good family. And it's like, wait a minute. You hug your mom? You actually hug your mom? Because you know some people who don't actually hug their family, who never hug their family. Never hug the mom. Okay? That could be something that's a lineage in family. Like I said, if you never hugged your mom, your dad never hugged you, it's going to feel uncomfortable when somebody else tries to do it. So you need to forgive yourself for allowing this to happen in your life for as long as it did. Okay? And because of that, okay, now because of, now we in the head, we all in the head with this. Now we next move to the throat chakra. So maybe because of all of this, you was not able to communicate yourself properly, okay, and not be heard. Okay, so you may have worked a lot. You may have turned to work, okay, because you worked a lot. You probably was an overachiever. You probably got multiple degrees. You probably was always in school. You just kept your head down and just focused, which is nothing wrong with that. But because of that, you was a workaholic. That kind of stopped you from being able to go out there and enjoy the pleasures of life, which means go out there and socialize and get out there, okay, and communicate your needs, because this is something that you always wanted. You always wanted to be in a relationship, but you just kept your head down, and you was a workaholic, and you just was an overachiever. Okay, and you really didn't take the time out to just really enjoy life. So that kind of is another reason why you're single. Okay, because of that, being an overachiever, which is not, that's not a bad thing, but at the same time, you just wasn't able to balance out the work and personal life. Okay, that's not a bad thing. Okay, but forgive yourself for that. Like I said, you got to forgive yourself. You're in your head about it. It's like you're thinking of every reason why. You may need to forgive yourself for not even, I don't know if you are looking to have a baby. Okay, because there's a baby there. And forgive yourself for that if you feel like you waited too long for that. Okay, because it's never too late. Just have faith. Okay, because we do have the gossip card here. Now, we ask, why are you single? And then here we go with the gossip card. What is the gossip card? It's speaking of people that you love. This is the heart chakra. So it's like all in your head and your chest, honey. It's all in your head and your chest. Head, throat, chest. Okay, your heart. And this speaks of people, friends and family, mainly friends that surround you that maybe you was too friendly with, too open with, let your guard down, and maybe some things were said that was maybe taken out of context. Okay, which caused some gossip, which caused some drama, which could probably cause some relationships to end. Okay, because of gossip. I don't know if you're single because you had some trifling friends surrounding you. Okay, but that's, so it's like you may have been too open and too giving of your heart to people, just too trusting of everybody, and you really can't, because right now you started off, you know, having to all in your head when it comes to family. So really, when it comes to you being able to pick out the proper friends that you can trust, that's not going to stab you in the back, it probably slim to none, right? I mean, at the beginning, until you find true balance and stand up for yourself. Stand up, because you see, you standing up taller than these people that turned their back on you. Okay, you're an overachiever. So forgive yourself for stooping to their level. Forgive yourself for that. Now we know that the chakras that you need to heal. You need to heal your crown chakra. Your third eye is out of line. Okay, your brow chakra. Your communication is off. Your throat chakra is closed up, is not open. So what you're doing, you're working a lot. And then also your heart chakra. Okay, it's a little damaged. So that's why you're single, because you're all in your head and your throat and your heart. All that is off. All the things you need to have a successful, loving relationship is all out of line right now. So, but I'm not seeing that you're having any problem with your root chakra, which is your sexual chakra, and your sacral chakra, which is also your emotions chakra. So it's like your sex life seems like that's good. That's a goal. So because you're single, I mean you're not out there, you know, being active. You are definitely active, because you don't have no problems in that area. What you're having a problem with is keeping the relationship a steady, healthy relationship. Okay, and it's because you wasn't because of something that you need to release from your past, some heavy burdens that you need to release. Now let's break down, how do you release these heavy burdens? How do you release these secrets that may not be your own secrets? It may be family secrets. It may be generational curses. Maybe family pathologies that were passed down to you. How do we release those? Okay, how do we heal our crown chakra? How do we heal the crown chakra? Okay, you heal. Okay, they said right now. Okay, this is something that needs to be healed right now. It says stay in the present. Okay, because this person right here is in their thoughts. They're thinking about something in the past. Okay, so the card said right now, stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. Which means don't get too far ahead of yourself. Don't get too far ahead of your thoughts, and don't go too much in the past with your thoughts, period. It says you'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. Okay, so right now you need to stay in the present moment. And don't get too far of the flow. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Okay? Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, because there's going to be a change coming right now. It says when your ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroad in your own evolution. So that's going to be, right now, you really need to change some things up and stay in the present and go with the flow, okay? Stop going back in the past of reliving any trauma situation or dramatic situations. You may need to get, because this is all in your head, you may need to seek some type of counseling as well. Nothing wrong with that. You may need to seek some type of counseling to balance everything out. Okay, speak with someone. You will be so surprised at how rewarding that could be. Now, also, there's some balance here in the brow chakra, which is the third eye chakra. How can we heal that third eye chakra? Divine angels. Okay, how are we going to heal that? With companionship. We need to learn how to see true companionship, okay? It says, giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. And I think that person that you need to give this companionship to is to yourself. Give this complete presence, okay? It's still talking about being in the presence. Being in the present, okay, with yourself, okay? And that's going to bring in companionship. Because when you balance out this third eye, you're going to be able to see this companionship come in, this loyal companionship that's going to come and enter into your life. Let's see, is there anything else you can tell us about how to heal the third eye chakra? Okay, so nothing else about that. Now let's go move on to the throat chakra. How do we heal this throat chakra? So pretty much with the third eye chakra, it's like, in order to heal that, you really need to give someone your complete presence in an astonishing way. Okay, giving of yourself, okay, to somebody in an astonishing way. Shine your bright light, okay, the light that everybody's trying to avoid seeing you do right here, where you're standing up tall, balancing out your life, trying to get your life together, and they trying to avoid you. Now you need to use your third eye to be able to see when those people enter your life, to know how to keep them at bay. Okay, and so that you can see that when somebody come in that's really trustworthy, someone that's going to come in and be loyal, you'll be able to see this person. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else you can tell us about how to heal this third chakra? How to heal your third eye chakra. Come on, get it together. Okay. Conditioning. Okay. You need to condition yourself. You need to retrain your thoughts. Okay. You need to find that inner strength and be able to pull from it. Okay, to heal that third chakra. You need to recondition the way you think. Okay, because remember, you was over here, you were born into a toxic type of way of thinking. Okay, it's like the burdens that you were born into were not your burdens. Okay, so you got to recondition your thoughts, and that's why I think the therapy would come in. It would really help you to go and just speak with somebody. You don't have to go get on any type of medication. Just go talk to somebody, and not a friend. Talk to a licensed professional. Okay, now we got the workaholic here. How do we heal the throat chakra? How do we heal the throat chakra? Okay, yeah. Invite help. Like I was saying, invite help. It says, invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God. Pursue me. Seek help. The divine said, you may not even need counseling. Just seek help with the divine. But the divine does not have a problem with you seeking counseling. Okay, counseling is good. So it says invite help into your life. Divine help. Okay, whether that's a divine therapist or divine as in God, but invite help in so that you can communicate your needs better. Okay, because right now you're not communicating your needs. You're just working a lot. So let's find out, how can you heal your heart chakra so that you'll be able to attract true friends, true companionship. Okay, so you got to go through a grieving process. You got to grieve those friends, okay? Because, and you probably are grieving those friends, but you need to realize that the tears that you are shedding because of this grief are tears are what happen when the ice in your heart melts. Okay, as you can see, that heart is melting. Yeah. So, so right now, you're going through a process, maybe a grieving process, because we all know grief is love without a place to go. So you may be grieving some people that were in your life, or the people that you have to cut out your life if you're gonna cut them out. The people because they turned their back on you. Okay, so you're grieving this right now, but you need to understand that the tears that you're shedding are only melting away that hard exterior that was on your heart. Okay. So pretty much how you heal this heart is just by crying those tears. And look, that's a heart. So how do you heal your heart? With a heart. With your heart is frozen right now. It's cold. So it's melting away all of that ice so that it can pump freely. So you condition yourself. You really got to change the way you think, the way you move, the way you interact with people, so that you can attract the right type of love into your life. Okay. So I think I'm gonna leave it right there. Let's see. Let's pull some love cards. Let's see. What would love look like once you do all of these things? What would love look like for you once you put in that work? Okay. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. So you need to have some trust and have faith in this situation, in this whole process, this healing process. And then you're going to be able to trust the partner that you have. Okay. Because someone's going to put in the effort towards you. It says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. In order to have this great love, you got to put in this effort. You got to put in this work that I just explained to you. Okay. Because you're going to have somebody that's going to come in that you're going to identify with the chemistry. It says that's a strong magnetic attraction that's going to be here. And that strong and magnetic attraction is going to be you giving out that good energy so that you can attract somebody in a positive way. Okay. You're going to attract what? A companionship that you're going to have a lot of chemistry with, that you're going to trust, but you really have to put in the effort to get this relationship. You got to put in that work. Okay. So that's going to conclude the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next soul therapy session. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.